guys, thanks for checking out the channel, watching a video. Today we're making a recipe for something called magic bars. Since we're on a bar recipe roll, let's just make another one. I found this online. It's super simple looking. A couple of ingredients like graham cracker crumbs, butter, sweetened condensed milk, chocolate. The calls for nuts, we're not gonna do that. Anyway, put it in the oven, bake it, cut it, eat it, yum. So we're gonna give it a try. Never actually made it before, so we're gonna try it together. Recipe will be down below. If you are not subscribers, take a second, hit that subscriber button. It means the world to us, guys. So here comes. Let's give it a try. Here comes magic bars. All right, guys. First thing we're going to do is start out with our handy dandy 9x13 pan. We're going to line that with some crumpled up parchment paper, smushed all the way to the side. Set that to the side. In a Ziploc bag, we have crushed up 2 sleeves of graham crackers. That makes about 3 cups worth of graham crackers. Now, I do like to have a little chunkier pieces, so I don't go all the way to just a fine grind. So into that, flip the edges so it will stand up a little bit, like that, like a largemouth bass. We're going to put 3/4 of a cup of melted butter, and we're just going to pour that in just like that. It didn't melt all the way, but no worries. We are going to kind of push all that together with our hands. Zip it. We just want to kind of do this until everything gets some butter touching it. Just kind of squeeze it in your hand like that. And you will see it starts to, the butter starts touching all the graham cracker and getting it buttery and delicious. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Let me squish out some air. But it's wet. So it's wet with butter. We're going to slide our pan back. We are going to dump this right into our pan. Just like that. Now, gently, we're going to spread that out. We're going to pack it, but not just yet, because we want to spread it first, right? All the way to the edges. So you have a pretty even line, even coat of a crust. Remember, hands perfectly clean. Now we're going to press it. And you can take anything like that, push it down, whatever. I just use my hands. I think it's perfectly fine to use your hands. And again, the parchment just makes it easier to get out. It also makes cleaning much easier. Pushing it all the way to the edge. Our oven has been preheated to 350 degrees, that magic temperature for everything. Okay, firmly pressed, right? Looks great. Okay, hands are grease. We're going to rinse those off. All right, on to this. We are going to put a 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. You just want to pour it right over the top. This stuff is so good. This one's really thick. Seems thicker than normal, but this is, of course, a Walmart brand. I need to look and see exactly how they make this stuff. I never really looked into it to see what kind of magic they do. It's just really sweet, probably really sweet milk that's been boiled down. Have a spatula ready because you want to get everything out of here. Okay. All right, so we'll set that to the side. With my favorite kitchen tool, which is my offset spatula, I'm just going to spread that all the way out to the corners. Don't disturb your graham crackers. Now, part of the reason I guess they call it magic because it really is so simple, and there's nothing to this. Now, the recipe originally calls for nuts, but we don't do that, so we are not including that. But you could certainly add pecans, peanuts. I don't know about walnuts, but you could if you want to. Okay. Stick that right there. All right, kind of push that to the side. In a bowl, we have a 12-ounce bag of semisweet chips. I bought the mini chips. Now, this is about 2 cups worth. And we're going to add about 2 cups worth of sweetened coconut. Again, we don't do the nuts, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to kind of toss that together. Loosely. It smells like a Mounds bar, which basically it is a Mounds bar. That would be good in this too, is like chopped sliced almonds. So now we're going to take this and kind of sprinkle that on the top generously because you got a lot. Okay, put that right like that, spread it out all the way to the edges. Now, again, we're going to press it one more time. You want to mush it into that sweetened condensed milk. All right, kids. I think that's pretty mooshed. This is going to go in your 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes until it's lightly browned. All right, guys, it just came out of the oven. It is nice and brown, lightly golden brown, right? You see the little tips of gold. We're going to let that cool absolutely completely, and then we're going to cut it up into bars. And we're going to give these magic bars a taste. It does smell really good. You can see we're kind of like right in here where it's kind of it's made a bar, you know, magic. So let's let it cool off, cut it, and give it a taste. All right, guys, let's go ahead and cut this up. So we're going to lift our bars out. It'll loosen it a little bit. And we will slide our chopping board underneath. And how do we want to cut these guys? Let's cut them. I don't think I want them square. Let's see. Cut them right in this way. We'll cut them this way. I think I kind of want to go long ways, like that way. They cut great. Very clean cut. Not hard to cut at all. Okay. Let's pull one off and take a look. That's what it looks like. All right, let's give it a taste. Okay, guys, here it is. Let's give it a taste. Let me smell. I can definitely smell the graham crackers. Smell the coconut, although not real strong. I smell the chocolate for sure. Let's give it a taste. Love the toasted coconut, crunchy on top. Really nice texture. Not crazy sweet, which is good. Nice flavor too. Really simple. Um, you could do so much with that. Definitely, you could add the nuts, which most people would. Almonds would be great. It'd be like an almond joy. You could actually just lay them in lines, like on top of the bars. So when you slice it, you'd have the whole almonds lay there. Yum. Um, but the pecans too would be really good. You could actually take the coconut if you don't like coconut. Take the coconut out and switch oatmeal or something like that with it. That would be good too. Or even like some granola cereal or something like that. Just thinking. But anyway, guys, I give it a thumbs up. It's really simple, easy dessert. Kids would love it. Tell me what you think. If you've ever heard of it or made it, I would love to hear from you. Recipe will be down below. If you have questions or comments, make sure put your comments down below, or you can send them to me via email. Here's my email address. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.